My name is Yvonne Stennett. I am the Executive Director of Community League of the Heights. We're located in Washington Heights, New York City, Manhattan. The CDFI that we're working with is LIF. And our project is really one of building our organization's capacity and sustainability. We have been in existence for 70 years, looking forward for another 70 years, but we need to make sure that our organization is strong and ready to continue working on the 4 pillars that our organization stands on, which is education, wellness and health, workforce development, and of course, affordable housing. Providing affordable housing is basic to any community. Basic in the sense that everyone needs a home that is safe, affordable, and that provides the sanctuary of freedom for them to be able to raise a family. But the way we look at it is that you have to do housing and community development in a very comprehensive way. So along with focusing on the affordable housing and the provision of affordable housing, we also have to think about quality education, how people feed themselves, their nutrition, and their health and wellness. What is it that keeps them socially and emotionally grounded so that they can grow prosperous families and live in a community that they can share and be good citizens of. You know, that's a very interesting question because for us, it's really more about developing community, right? And being an affordable housing provider and a developer is a part of that. We are a not-for-profit organization that really believe in holistically looking at our community, looking at the lives of young people. We started out as a settlement house, really providing programming to young people. But then we understood that young people needed a place to live. So the development piece grew out of that. We understood that they needed a school, so we built a school. They needed a clinic, we built a clinic. So it's not just a developer in the formal sense or in the traditional sense of building housing. It's a developing people. It's all about developing the lives of people. That's what a developer does in our world. The challenge that we're facing as an organization, as I said before, is our ability to continue into the next 70 years, right? So we engaged ourselves in a 5-year strategic plan. And that plan is also one that talks about succession. I have been at the organization for 44 years. It's time for me to move on and another set of young folks with brilliant ideas come on in and take it to the next level. But to do so, we have to be strong in our leadership bench. We have to be strong in our infrastructure. So the ability to get this exposure to funding and also exposure to the other not-for-profits and for-profit developers who are doing this kind of work is to really be able to figure out jointly how to develop that infrastructure, develop that database, develop all of those things that are going to project us and throw us into the next 70 years. Getting in the door. You need access. We live in a society where it is who you know a lot of the times and not necessarily what you know. We have had the ability, we have the know-how and so forth. We have a wonderful story to tell. Someone needs to get you into the door that you can tell that story, right? And they can see the value, own the value of what we've been doing, and then help us to continue that. And I think this particular initiative is connecting us to people who can get us into those doors in front of those people who can hear our story and understand the value in our story and the value in us being able to continue our story. And that's been wonderful.